Welcome to my new channel, Mina Means, once again. So dear beautiful souls, welcome to my new journey as I explore the world of cyber security and hacking so as to protect myself clearly. I will be neither a black hat nor a white hat, not even a gray. I'm a green hat. Army fatigue, that is. Just know that I'm not learning it to kill, steal, or destroy. Ooh. Oh yeah. Y'all hear them silent. Maybe you don't, but this is an introduction to my new journey, and it has become my new obsession, cyber security. Why? Because there are two main individuals who keep coming for me, okay? My life has not been the same since I met one person, and then another person who he is connected to. One of them laughed at me. Ooh. Oh yeah. One of them laughed at your girl, and I was wondering, what are you laughing at? And it was because he had hacked me. Yeah. But let's fast forward. So let me give you all a nice little scenario. Back in April this year, I received an email that was basically giving me a reminder to file this important business statement that is required to keep things running smoothly and, stay professional. And this has to do with my Time Oracle channel. So this was assignment number 1 in real time. And I used the knowledge that I gathered last year because I was reading up on cybersecurity last year. It's just that, things happen and I just became busy and it just became kind of like on the shelf. So here we are, and I'm back at it again. But back in April, I used what I gathered from my last year's studies to catch fraudulent phishing email. Okay, these people who sent me this email were charging me $149 to file a statement, a business statement that is required, right, by the Department of State. But the email didn't come from the Department of State. It came from a different entity portraying to be an official business who will file business documents for you. It didn't come from the Department of State. It basically, when I Googled the name who this email came from, there is an actual official business out there with the same name, but the official business only charges $9 to file the business statement that the scammers were charging me $149 for. The Department of State, which is the official website, only charges $9. Okay. And the last time I remember filing this business statement, I did not pay $149 for it. So the way that I caught on to it was to check the email. Anything having to do with a business entity, okay? Anything having to do with operating your business, the Department of State is going to hit you up and they're going to say, yo, you got to do X, Y, and Z to keep things running smoothly. And if it's official, there should be a .gov at the end of the email. See, I didn't know they were portraying to be an official business who does these dealings for you, okay? For those who don't have time to do such things like that, they will pay an agency to do it for them, right? So I was looking for the .gov, and what I saw at the end of their email was a .com. And then when I went to the official Department of State, yes, I did have to file the statement. I was actually past due. They didn't charge me a late fee. They just charged me $9. And boom, it was done. I got my official receipt. But these fraudulent people coming for me, $150? Come on. You see what I'm saying? So that was lesson number 1 in real time. God put me on assignment. He said, okay, based off of what you read last year, how would you handle this situation right here? I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Let's check the email. Let's see what it is. Boom, caught it. I didn't click on any attachments. I didn't click on any links. I didn't do none of that. I just went straight for the email. So I saved myself in that situation, okay? I took it a step further and I went to the IC3 website, the official cyber crime site, and I reported that whole entire email to them. And why am I sharing this information with you? Because I want to. you know, I have already shared with many of you on my Time Oracle channel that this is what I'm doing now behind the scenes. I've become obsessed with learning cybersecurity. You don't understand, okay? It's like, now I see why hackers have become crazy and their brains become fried, you know, but it's for other reasons, because they become black hats, and now they're out there really doing some cyber criminal stuff, and their goal is to get some money out of you, steal your credentials, find out who you are. They become serial daters, even serial killers. So, you know, I'm obsessed because, yo, I just don't like what's being done to me, y'all. I promise you, I met one person in 2024. My life has changed. Okay, this is what it is. I feel like this was a call that I had to answer, because people keep coming for me behind the scenes. And when I saw that someone actually deleted that video on June 20th, I said, yeah, it's time. Let's get the book back off the shelf. Let's go, because I'm tired. I'm not gonna pay nobody to go behind the scenes and try to figure out, you know, who's who, who's what, who this traces back to. I'm not gonna do all that, because you can't even trust the people who you pay to help, because they have all the knowledge, and if they see that you're completely clueless, they might take advantage of that. Now you sitting up here paying people to also hack you and attack you? Nah. So this is what it is, y'all. Yeah. And yo, hackers, I know what you up to. I know what y'all up to. And God sees everything. And man, I can't wait for your karma. Ooh, I'm praying for it. I can't wait for your karma. It's gonna show in the cards. I might have a dream about it. God might just show me something in my sleep. Just show me. I can't wait for your karma. I actually had a dream about, was it both of y'all? Cause y'all are connected. Yeah, y'all are connected. I had a dream, ooh, the dark skinned one. I had the dream the dark skinned one ended up in prison. Something crazy. The other one, which is not, he's not dark skinned. He's just, I don't want to call him light skinned either. He's like a Indianish type of complexion. Yeah. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Hey, yo, you got your hat, I got mine. So that's how we gonna do it from now on. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, collectives. Hopefully y'all support this new channel. It's different. You know what I mean? And as I learn, I want to also share, because it's crazy out there. Okay, it's crazy out there. Down to the dating situation. Did I tell you about somebody tried to come at me? Did I tell y'all the guy that tried to flirt with me 2 weeks ago? He asked me what my nationality was, and I asked him, what's yours? And when he told me he was a certain nationality, and one of them two main people, one of them is that same nationality as the dude who tried to flirt with me 2 weeks ago. And as soon as he told me where he was from, I was like, ding, 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 red flag. So let me find out. They all connected. And during the conversation, he said he was learning IT. And I got excited. I was like, oh, really? I said, I'm so interested in that. I said, I've been reading up on that, you know. He said, what? No, you shouldn't learn that. Don't learn that. And I'm like, well, why not? It's some crazies out there. That too was a red flag. Because basically what he was trying to say in that moment was, this is a man's world. This is a man's world. Okay? And he don't want the woman to be a part of it, because that's who he's targeting. Women. Okay? There's a little bug flying around in the air. Okay? All of it resonates. It's like system update. Okay? The new version is designed to stop certain bugs. The new version comes with certain bug fixes and improvements. Okay? So during this conversation with this man, if he asked me a question, I wouldn't answer. I'll just ask him, where you from? Where you from? What's your name? What's your name? The whole conversation was going like that, I promise you. And I just looked for key subjects or key questions. This man managed to ask me for my full-blown government. He asked me where I was from, if I'm single or married, whether I have kids, what do I do for a living, how much I make. You don't ask people how much you make, okay? And then when the conversation was all said and done, instead of asking me for my phone number, he asked me for my Instagram. Now, I have shared with y'all on my Time Oracle channel that I do have a Time Oracle Instagram account, but it's private, okay? I am currently not operating from that account at all. Sometimes I might pop through there, you know what I mean? And do whatever it is that I'm called to do in that moment, but currently, nah. So the first thing he asked me for was my Instagram. Now, I have noticed that on both of my, what used to be both of my Instagram accounts, because I have since deleted my personal one, okay? There was a friend request by the same person, a man, and he was a man from out of this country, okay? He could have easily been that same nationality or race that this man was, you know, whatever he was. I know what he was because he told me, or maybe he was lying, but I'm not gonna say that right now. But what I'm trying to tell you is, it's a good possibility that that was him, that somehow he was connected to that man. Question is how the hell did he find me? Well, I do got some stalkers, okay? If you have noticed my pictures on my Time Oracle channel, how I look different in every photo, how I have changed my appearance throughout, the past 5 years, something like that. Before I relocked my hair, this is my second set, my hair was curly. Curly, wild curly, just a beautiful curly afro girl, okay? And when I wasn't rocking the afro, because it was hard to manage, I just slap on a wig. Not to try to deceive anybody, just because I just don't feel like combing through naps and curls. So, but that also helped because I did have some stalkers. Since my Time Oracle channel, I have gained some serious stalkers. Not just little online, little followers here and there, just being catfishes. Followers, okay? So, this is why I say to y'all, be careful. Yes, I am upset at the fact that my Time Oracle channel has not been the same since I met a certain person. The decline, okay? And we get it. That happens to a lot of people because I did read up on that as well. It's a possibility. You know, a lot of channels are going through that. But what my channel's going through, this got to do with some hacks. Straight like that. I know what a hack look like, okay? So, whew, God, it's like I'm not really mad, but I am at the same time, because those of you who have very, very popular channels, your ass is targeted, okay? Depending on who you are, I don't know. But what I'm saying to you is, trust no one. It's a different world out there. Y'all are out there just trying to, you know, it's a different world. Women are being targeted now in the worst ways ever, and they look for the single ones. They look for the ones, you know, who look vulnerable, who look unprotected. But as we get suited, booted, okay? As we get suited and booted, you know what I mean? It's a new day. It's a new day. And these hackers and attackers are in for a surprise, because we're not having it. We ain't having it no more. We ain't having it no more. We tired. It's too much. You gotta understand, it goes way beyond just a little, you know, security button here and there and a few clicks here and there, and oh, well, you know, I've you know, updated my settings, I should be all set. Shit. Okay? It's so much more to it. And they probably gonna look at this video and laugh, because they gonna be like, girl, bye. You can't learn this stuff. You gonna quit. No, I'm not. It's my new obsession. Oh, yeah. And here I am. I'm on this journey. And I don't like none of y'all. I don't like none of y'all. I hate hackers. Y'all are on my list. Right along with the rest of them. You know the types. Yeah, I don't like y'all. And I'm not wearing a black hat. I ain't wearing no white hat. And I ain't wearing no gray hat neither. I'm wearing a green hat, because you coming for people. You coming for women. You coming for me. And I know who you are. Yeah. No way. I know. Woo! Yeah. I know. Mm-hmm. So, Ayo Collective, welcome. Feel free to learn it with. We can share ideas in the comments. You ain't got to go to school, but if that's what you choose to do, go ahead by all means. Listen, man. Get you one of them little free book apps. Okay? Read. Go to the library. My favorite place to be. And read. But you know what? May God forgive me. Because I ain't got nothing good in my heart for these damn hackers. Don't nothing good come out of my heart for y'all. May God forgive my heart and soul. Don't nothing good come out my soul for y'all. It's an invasion of privacy. Let somebody do that to your mama. Let somebody do that to your kids if you got some. Let somebody do that to some of your people. Let somebody do that to you. Yeah, that being said, listen man, welcome to the Mean and Means channel where we hate hackers here. I'm out. One.